Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tuesday, June 9th. I had to think about it there for a second. And it's another day for What's in the Box. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful weekend. Little rainy, little wet here, but, tis the season. Did you see He-Man? I saw He-Man. He-Man was amazing. I loved it. I know a lot of people have poo-pooed it. It's getting like decent, fan reviews. Critics aren't necessarily on board with it, and even then, some of your fans are not on board with it, but some of your critics are on board with it. 'Tis the nature, right? But I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was hilarious in parts, very action-packed in other parts, a lot of tongue-in-cheek stuff. Granted, there were some dialogue moments and some character-building things that, seemed to stretch on, but that's what you get for an origin movie. That's what you always get for an origin movie. You always get a lot of setup and backstory and things that will lead up to, the penultimate climax, of course. But I thought they did pretty well with weaving in enough action that, us fans of the franchise already know what was going to be happening and what we wanted to happen, and we got what we wanted, I believe, other than, just some very small, tedious, tidbits here and there that could have made the movie a little bit better, but it's all good, man. It's all good. I loved it. I loved it, definitely. So if you are a fan of the franchise, go see it. Very, very reminiscent of the cartoon from back in the day. If you watched the animated series, the original one from the 80s, very reminiscent of that. Didn't try to do too much and definitely left some open-endedness for future installments, hopefully. So there is a after the movie scene, a mid-credits scene, and then a after-credits scene. So there's all kinds of stuff. So if you're one of those that want to see every little bit, make sure you stay until after the credits to get the tease for what could happen next. As far as today is concerned, reminder, Strawberry Festival is this weekend in Crawfordsville. That's at the Lew Wallace fairgrounds or whatnot. Just look up Crawfordsville Strawberry Festival. You'll find the details there. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be hot. It's going to be sticky. But that's what happens every year. As long as we don't get torrential rain, hopefully all this weather pattern stuff kind of exhausts itself before this weekend, and then it will be a beautiful weekend for all of us outdoors to do our thing. So yes, Strawberry Festival this weekend. Tomorrow, New Comic Book Day. There's a lot of big books coming out tomorrow. Speaking of all the 90s nostalgia, 80s nostalgia, Mask should be here tomorrow. We have Magic the Gathering covers that are still being released, but there is a special Marvel Armageddon Magic book that should be hitting the shelves tomorrow that comes with a promo card inside of it, just like those old Magic books that used to get released in the early 90s, coming with promo cards and fun stuff. So a lot of stuff to look forward to tomorrow, so be excited. As far as today is concerned, I have some collectibles that I'm going to be showing off, things that are hitting the shelf, stuff from my personal collection, and then I have 2 short boxes to get through, speaking of which, should we go ahead and get started? I guess hopefully you guys had fun at the Indianapolis Comic-Con over the weekend. I know a handful of people that went. I know a lot of people that did not go for various reasons. But if you went, hopefully you had fun. If you didn't go, short box today. How about a Pokemon TV animation comic Notice the $3 that's written on the cover. But it is a Pokemon kind of a trade paperback. This series is pretty cool. This is Battle Scars, Scattered Heroes, if you will. This is the full 5-issue run, 3, 4, or 6-issue run. It looks like 5, 6. This one has the first appearance of Phil Coulson inside of it. So if you are a Marvel legacy fan, I guess, if you will, Phil Coulson died tragically in the Avengers movie, but he was such a fan favorite that they brought him back for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And put him on a vacation to Bermuda. If you don't know what that means, watch the show. You'll enjoy it. Falcon number 2 and 3. That's a mini series there. Here's Avengers number 147. Let's see. A couple Moon Knights. Mark Spector Moon Knight number 7. I got 2 of those. Let's see. This box is just a hodgepodge of everything. Kazar number 10. Vamps number 6 of 6. How about Nightwing number 1? That one's pretty cool. Wolverine versus Spider-Man. This is a reprint of the what was that? It's not Marvel Team Up. It's not Marvel Presents. Maybe it was Team Up. Anyway, when Wolverine and Spider-Man did their own little thing. But this is a cool book. This is a very cool book. This book is, this one's kind of hard to find. You definitely don't see it around very often. This is Spider-Man Trial of Venom special edition. This is a nice embossed copy. You don't see these very often. Not at all. I mean, it took me forever to get one, personally. I believe this was a mail away, if I remember correctly. So again, it's just one of those kind of hard to find books. Hard to find in high grade condition as well. Spider-Man Maximum Clonage, number 1. Let's see. Here's a Sabrina the Teenage Witch. If you guys are looking for Sabrina, this is original print, number 23. Let's see. X-Men number 304, the Fatal Attractions book. New Mutants number 93. Wolverine and Cable crossover. Here's a couple Wolverine books, number 2 and number 21. If you're looking for Wolverine stuff. Again, this box was just a hodgepodge. How about X-Men number 4? First appearance of Omega Red. This is a fairly cheap copy to get. This is an 8.0 I put, so $10. So first appearance of Omega Red for $10. Can't beat that. Cannot beat that. Wolverine Bloodlust. This is like a trade paperback. A lot of kind of mini stories, short stories for Wolverine in the 90s. That's one of them. How about X-Men Alpha? This is the beginning of the Age of Apocalypse. This is the first appearance of the Age of Apocalypse stuff. Nice chromium cover, not very 90s. Number 1. Gambit fans. How about the first 4-issue run of Gambit? So number 1, 2, 3, and 4. These copies have been well loved, if you will. So they are reasonably cheap. Number 1, $5. Number 2, $2. Number 3, $2. Number 4, $4. So you're out $10 if you want all 3. So 13 technically, if you want to do math. X-Men Prime number 1. That's a $5 book. Oh, it was Marvel Comics Presents. Look at that. There's the original print of the Wolverine and Spider-Man book that I showed earlier. Yeah, it is Marvel Comics Presents. Duh. 61, 119, Wolverine and Venom. Very classic book. Marvel Tales, number 262. Notice the Sam Keith artwork on there. He passed away recently. So a lot of his artwork, a lot of his books are going up in value. So grab that while you can. Western fans, I think I misspoke last week when I said that I thought I showed that in the week before. It was actually this box that I was going to show this week. But Two Gun Kid, number 113, 117, and 123. And then you've got the Ringo Kid, 17 and 27. And then Outlaw Kid, 188. Mighty Marvel Western, number 20. And then there's actually a pretty decent stack of Rawhide Kid stuff here. I'm just going to kind of flip through it. I'll kind of get it in the camera a little bit more. Kind of, you can kind of see the numbers. But again, Western, Folk, Rawhide Kid, Ringo Kid. It's all here for your consumption. But a nice little stack, you know, starting at issue number 83 of Rawhide Kid. That's pretty rad. Chippendale Rescue Rangers number 1. That's a mid-grade copy, so it's pretty cheap. Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze. That's based on the movie, right? So snag that if you want. Here is a newsstand copy of Sensational She-Hulk number 1. So grab that while you can. And then that's that short box. Now, this short box is a little bit more cohesive and should be a little bit more, or should be a little easier to watch, if you will. We're going to start off with Walking Dead Deluxe, number 19. So that's the first appearance of Michonne. Actually, it's the reprint, so the Deluxe is the colorized version of Walking Dead. If you've never read Walking Dead, you need to. Oh my God, do you need to. The TV show does not do it justice well, I shouldn't say at all, but it's so much more emotionally impactful reading the book. It is just fly by your seat every issue because you just... It's written in a way that you really don't know what's going to happen. And I love that. I absolutely love it because Rick, being Rick, you know, encountering all these different people and trying to be saved. And, oh, let's get this guy. Oh, he's dead. Oh, let's help this family out. Oh, the entire family is gone. The babies turned into zombies and they are eating the next door dog. Oh, my God. Like, Kirkman it's a good book. It's a very good book. So these are all original pressings, though. So we started off with the Walking Dead Deluxe 19. This is the Image first. That's a reprint of number 1. And then we're going into 100, which is the first appearance of Negan. And if you've ever seen the show, Negan is an a-hole. Absolute a-hole. Here's the first appearance of Ezekiel, 128, 129. And then it just kind of goes from there. 30, 31... 38, that's the first full alpha, 150, 54, 56, 157, and then I'm just going to pick these last few up right here, just to flip through those. But wait, there's more. Johnny, tell them what they've won. Well, you haven't won anything yet, not until you come in and purchase these badass books. But yeah, just a giant stack of Walking Dead. Again, all first prints of the series. Unfortunately, it's the tail end, right when all the shenanigans happen. That's spoiler warning. Mute it for a second if you don't want to spoil of Walking Dead. This is the death of Rick. Death of Rick, right there. Memorum. In memoriam of Rick. And then the final issue of Walking Dead. And I will remember the day that I got the last issue of Walking Dead because Kirkman didn't tell anybody. Didn't tell anybody. It was not released, publicized, or anything. It was literally like, hey, Walking Dead comes out and it's the last issue? What? And then people went bonkers for it. I was in Seattle on vacation that weekend. Didn't think anything of it. And then, read it online that it was the last book. And I was like, oh, my God. And I went everywhere looking for it. And it sold out instantly. Absolutely instantly. Was a $40 book the day it came out. And I don't think I ended up spending that on it when I finally got it. But man, oh man, it was a thing. And then continuing with the box, we have X-Men. So you got the connecting covers here. Notice that I am missing the Magneto portion, but here's the gatefold. 2, 3, another number 4, but notice this is a newsstand copy. Ooh, newsstand. Number 5, First Maverick. That's hiding in there. Just great X-Men stuff. So if you're keeping track, that's 2 number 4s that I picked up, or that I found in these boxes. Number 11, Jim Lee, classic cover. And then just moving through it, you got Executioner's Song. So you got Strife and Cable at the forefront of that. There's Return of Omega Red. Colossus being pissed, the return of Magneto. Yeah, and then there's the annual. Great stuff there. And then, very much in the X-Men theme, here's X-Force. Very common X-Force books. Number 2, that's the second appearance of Deadpool. So it's still very, very undervalued. That's a $10 book. Very undervalued considering his first appearance is like a $700 or $800 book right now. Second appearance, though, still very much achievable, and just one of those things. First appearance of Domino. This has been fluctuating in price. That used to be a $10 book. Now it's back down to $5. First Deadpool Cable crossover. Classic McFarlane Read It Sideways X-Force book. Gotta love those. First copycat in form on that one. So just a chunk of stuff. Amazing Spider-Man 201, classic Punisher stuff. Let's see, other fun things to show. Tomb of Dracula, number 62. That just kind of popped up. Monster Menace, number 1. I know that my Marvel horror stuff has been depleted significantly, and I'm trying to get to some boxes that have some Marvel horror stuff in it. But I haven't got there yet. Tomb Raider, if you like Tomb Raider, there's a free comic book day one. That one's kind of rare. Journeys, number 5. Journeys, number 6, right? And then this, Green Arrow, number 2 and number 4, the Quiver story arc, written by Kevin Smith. Yes, that Kevin Smith. That's pretty cool. Max, number 2. Fried Pie variant of the Rise of Black Panther, number 1. Tony Stark and Ironheart Generations, number 1. Giant Size Avengers, number 3. An annual, number 9. Let's see, Giant Size Captain Marvel, number 1. Random Marvel Team-Ups, Marvel Premiere, number 38 and 42. Notice Tiger there. Defenders, number 38. What If, number 3. Daredevil, number 200. Notice the newsstand cover in that one. Let's see. This is Savage She-Hulk, 3 and 5. If you need Savage She-Hulk. A couple Incredible Hulks. This is 233 and 320. And then you've got the Infinity Gauntlet. I remember I pulled the number 1 out and sold the number 1. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5 right there. And then some Mighty Thors. There's 315 and number 350. So, yeah, pretty cool, right? That's that short box. And then as far as collectibles are concerned, I guess one more thing. One more comic book related thing. How about the full Maximum Carnage run? All 14 issues, spanning across 5 different Spider-Man titles. But this is the full Maximum Carnage run. So collector value is about $95. I put 80 on it. Piecing all that together is pretty difficult to do at times. People are always missing 1 or 2 issues. Some issues are easier to find than others, but it is a thing. It's always a thing. But I got you the whole run. Collectibles. I'm going to kind of do my best to hold all 6 of these things up at the same time. This came out of my personal collection. I am selling off all 6 of the chrome plated Thanoses from the Infinity War. Infinity War. This is the 6 colors of the Infinity Gauntlet. Pretty cool if you ask me. Some of these are actually more expensive than the other ones because they were easier to, or harder to find, like the red one and the purple one. People always tend to grab those, then blue and green, and then yellow and orange kind of stuck around for a bit. But this is all 6. This is the full set. Full set. They will be individually priced, but I will also bundle them together if somebody wants to buy the whole set. And then my wife is coming off with Tommy and Chucky from her Rugrat collection. So these are first wave Rugrats, in case you're looking for those. And then the greatest collectible ever to be made, me. One of my customers 3D printed me from that picture back there, and here you go. I painted that over the weekend. I thought that was hilarious that somebody did that. I'm in a painting thing right now. Look at my fingers covered in primer and different various colors of paint right now. But I thought it was hilarious that he 3D printed me. So I painted myself and painted myself in doing so. But anyway, yeah, I just thought that was funny. Figured I'd show that off. Again, that's it for the day. So to recap, big release tomorrow for comic books. Strawberry Festival's this weekend. I did post a teaser picture yesterday of some movie boxes that I've been making. I'm going to premiere them at Strawberry Festival. This is the first time I've ever made them. 10 years that I've been looking for this film, and finally I was able to get it. And they are wicked cool. Okay, enjoy. Take a guess on what movie it is. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. Enjoy. Excelsior.